Why don't we talk about your second point? You talked about cloud management being another interesting area of your survey.
Sure. So one thing that we've seen in research is that, and you guys know this very well, being one of the experts in this area, that cloud management from the introduction to the enterprise was received pretty well. It was, the organizations understood the value proposition and was getting a very good traction. It was growing pretty fast. This wasn't really across the board. You still had some industry verticals that were not adopting cloud for whatever reasons they had. Could be security, could be compliance, could be cultural reasons. And we are seeing actually that not only that organizations are now seeing less or fewer barriers to adopt cloud services, and we're seeing more of a across-the-board adoption, if you will, but we're also seeing them bringing more applications and services to the cloud and bringing some new technologies. And if you look at the speed of adoption of the cloud in the enterprise, that really wasn't followed by the speed of innovation when it comes to cloud performance management technologies. And that what it caused is actually that you still have a lot of organizations that have a different set of tools and capabilities for managing their on-premise hosted services, managing hybrid cloud, managing public cloud. And there's really no single platform. So if you try to, going back to the previous point that we talked about, try to correlate the data from different sources and try to figure it out and put it in the actionable context, it becomes a major challenge.
Yeah, that definitely is, I see a lot of that myself. In fact, I've said frequently that I think one of the original sins of IT was this idea of data silos, that you had one tool and one set of teams on database, another one on network, another one on server, another one on storage, and these data silos prevented a holistic view. And I see some organizations looking at cloud, and they're treating it just like a new silo. And I think those are the organizations, or at least the ones I see, that are going to have the biggest challenge getting the efficiencies. The people who are doing the most sophisticated and sort of the best work with cloud are the ones that think of cloud just as an extension of the broader IT ecosystem, and that has to be more than just one cloud. And it might be multiple clouds. In fact, will be multiple clouds. But if you have your different policies and procedures and teams for Amazon and different policies and procedures and teams for Azure, I think it's going to be really hard to achieve the agility and the efficiency that cloud provides. And so, I've always thought that taking a more holistic approach of the entire technology stack across clouds, private, public, multi-cloud, is really a part and part. And it sounds like that aligns with what you saw.
Definitely. And also, if you look at, for example, how organizations are addressing this challenge, data really shows that issues with managing cloud performance are not going away anytime soon. And actually, the complexity of this issue is just going to be increasing as there are using cloud in more use cases, putting more, to your point, more applications and services to the cloud, but also finding a more strategic role for cloud in their enterprise as they try to get all of these issues addressed. It's just going to become even more complex to be dealing with it. And for that reason, as organizations are thinking about their strategies now for managing cloud performance, they should be also thinking ahead and looking at least a few years into the future if they don't want to play a catch-up game.
Absolutely.